Welcome
Just use the gun.
to the 6th episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast. I'm Holly.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Kevin.
Holla. 6 already.
Yes.
We've gotten together 6 times successfully. I'm proud of
In
ourselves.
7 weeks.
In 7 weeks. I'm sorry I ruined one. That's okay, though. So, I was thinking about Emerald City Comic Con and SakuraCon for photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if it rains, even though it might not because it's been unseasonably sunny this year in Seattle, if it rains, what are we going to do? Because the convention center inside is so horrible, picture-wise. It's just,
Right.
you know that. It's ugly.
Well, and for Comic-Con.
Well, Comic-Con, it would be impossible.
And they patrol and badge check everywhere, and it just makes it pain.
Yeah, they're more serious there, aren't they, than SakuraCon?
Yeah.
Much.
You can't nod on a podcast. Because if they're listening,
I'm nodding right now.
Yeah, you have to
insert nod.
I'm moving. So I was thinking, I was like, well, shit, if it's raining outside like really hard, where are we gonna go? And so I started researching doing photo shoots in hotels, like in the lobby, because hotel lobbies are usually pretty cool.
We went somewhere weird around some other side though, up on a roof area, and it was raining.
Who?
You guys were photographing, and it was a Madoka Magica girl.
Yeah, that's on like the back. It's like another building.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones.
But that was lightly.
Oh, was
so
it?
we didn't care as much.
I didn't remember how covered it was. Anyway,
no, it's completely open.
Oh, okay. Go back to the
yeah, so I was thinking about hotels, and so I started researching it, and there's not a lot of information, but people were like, oh, if you get insurance, like photography, like, you know, if we insure ourselves as like a business, then they might be more accepting to having you there.
Yeah, but you have to contact them beforehand and get the permission.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
but
all right.
Then I started.
Yes. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
Then I was talking about I was thinking about I was just researching like all this shit. And then they were like, so did you know that when you photograph outside, like in Seattle, like downtown Seattle, in a public area, like on the sidewalk, and you're blocking people, you have to have a permit from the city? And there's a really popular photographer.
You had to have like 15 people or something.
No.
There was like a certain amount of people you had to have a permit.
It's just anything to do with
You're
film.
blocking? Then everyone in this city needs a fucking permit. Oh, you got one of those, you got a bike? Permit. You got one of those solar little, you know, you're in the tour.
You got a double wide stroller.
Permit.
God.
All right, continue. I'm sure there's some stipulations here.
But
glossing over.
But so I was reading that because there's this really famous photographer that lives here, and so he's actually talking about the city of Seattle, and it just like the cost just kept adding up, right? Like you have to start paying the insurance every month. You have to get all these permits for every day that you're gonna, if we're doing everything legally, is what I'm saying, like legally.
You take pictures of my dad's apartment building.
Yeah, just bust in.
Is there a rooftop terrace?
Is there a rooftop?
I don't know.
Oh, because that'd be pretty cool. Because
or patio.
Because that building could look over like downtown and stuff. That'd
there's
really
a back
cool.
area by the pool that has like plants and stairs and cement and brick.
We should reserve your dad's apartment.
Reserve the area.
Get out. Anyways, so it was just the cost was adding up, and I was talking to Kevin about it, and I was like, if we legally did photo shoots, got all the permits, and did everything.
Not saying we're illegally doing it.
No, I know, but by the city,
okay.
Yes, by the books, saying, because how many photographers actually get the permits unless they're doing like a commercial?
They're all raising their hands right now.
Right, exactly.
We're the only ones. Oh, anyways, we would have to charge like a couple $100 or like $100 plus for a cosplay photo shoot to make it worth it. To pay everybody and get everything, and even hotels will charge you to shoot in their lobby. And it just made me really sad.
Yeah.
And depressed.
So this is the first time you've run into this issue? Like the other places you travel, it hasn't really rained you out?
No.
Or are you just having the Seattle moment?
I'm having a Seattle moment. I'm paranoid moment.
Oh,
Because last year...
Well, it rained in LA last
It rained in LA, and that kind of sucked. And we've been running into more and more people telling us we can't shoot places. Like, we'll go somewhere, and they'll just, no, you can't be here, get out. kind of thing. So to me, I was like, well, if I get the permission, written, everybody, do everything right, then when we shoot places and they're like, what are you doing here? I can have the permission and be like, shut up,
Just because you're a business?
Well, getting permission from the hotel, getting liability insurance. So then...
in case you kill someone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everything...
Full liability insurance.
Yeah, full liability.
We should not imply that we don't have insurance already in case people...
Well, $3 million liability insurance.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is a lot more.
Some places require a very high minimum.
Yeah. I bet hotels would charge. But anyways, we have the most problems with Marriotts at cons. Any con that is held at
married people.
Well, them too. You're in the way. No, Marriott.
Permit.
I don't know, all their sub-brands and off-brands of Marriott, they are the rudest, and they don't want you shooting. And I think Marriott has probably had so many, probably lawsuits or liability claims or something, that they just go, nope.
I think Marriott's the pickiest of them all, though. I mean, they're the ones that got sued by the FCC because they were jamming people's cell phones, so they were forced to use their Wi-Fi.
Really?
Yeah, they're gotten in a lot of trouble. They're buttholes in general.
Yeah. So, every time a con is held at a Marriott, it just we can't shoot inside it, or we can shoot outside it. They don't care. But anyways, I thought I would bring that up because it made me sad.
Yeah. So that's why we charge thousands of dollars whenever we shoot a wedding. I mean,
right. Yes.
So
I'm just saying, if you ever run into a photographer who's charging a little more, maybe it's because he's actually paying
she
other place. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm a photographer, and I didn't even say she.
Yeah. No, it adds up real fast.
Yeah, I mean, it does. A lot of things.
If you want to properly and legally run a business, that's what happens. Everything adds up.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was on my mind. Yeah. Anyways, I was listening to someone else talk about this the other day, but how come at cons there'll be a group of people and they all just stop walking? And you have to either bust through their group or walk all the way around them. And there's no room. There's no room.
If you're a dumb person, you make friends with other dumb person, and it just kind of bleeds. And then when your brains have to reboot, you get on the same cycle. And when they stop, it's that reboot session. It can take 20 to 25 minutes.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. Wow.
I'm being really rude this podcast.
It's okay.
It's all right.
You're feisty.
Yeah. It's a bit sassy today. People just stop. It's like when people slam on their brakes on the freeway for no reason.
Right. Same out on the streets, like out here. People, I mean, it's mainly tourists, but they'll just stop. And they always take up the whole area. And it's like, what?
So you heard someone talking about this?
On a different podcast.
What was their...
It was about conventions.
It was just ranting and raving?
Yeah, they were getting pissed off. It was an old podcast. I think they had just come back from San Diego Comic-Con. And they were angry about every time I'm trying to go somewhere, there'll be people and they'll just stop right in front of me.
Well, I feel like if you go to San Diego Comic-Con and you're expecting to just go places, you're the dumb one. I'm not gonna, I don't know.
Sheer number of people just blocking.
Yeah.
Well, when we have our softbox, which is really long and skinny, it helps because people get out of the way.
Just kind of
we'll hold
people.
it, and it's so wide that I'll just walk with it in front of me, and people will go around it.
So it doesn't look soft?
No,
it looks
knives
solid.
On it?
It looks solid, so people...
It looks like a weapon.
And when people do run into it, it pokes them, so then they go, oh...
Ooh, you goosed me.
Kevin gooses people all the time with our umbrella. He's always poking people.
It's because it hangs off the bag and it just kind of sticks out just over the edge of the bag, and people
constantly just poke everybody. And he's always like, sorry. I'm like, they don't even. They're just. It's the con life. You get poked and
Yeah.
prodded.
Skirts lifted and
What?
a few times it just grabs like skirts that hang out just a little bit. And,
Oh, like longer skirts?
yeah.
I was gonna say,
And
because it's pretty low. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
but
high.
it still can catch like someone's bottom edge and
What if you accidentally...
tear someone's clothes off.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's
Rip.
what happens.
Yeah.
Part of the con.
Con life. Con
Yeah.
life. There you go. That's a new T-shirt right there.
What? Just con life?
Right. I don't
That's
know.
it?
Yeah.
Con life.
Con life.
That's probably someone's business name.
For convicts, yes. Like.
Hopefully they have all the permits.
Right.
Yeah, everybody, you need to get your permits and your liabilities.
Yes.
For convict businesses.
Oh my god.
You get a lot of emails.
Oh.
But yes. Well, what we have here.
Oh, if you can't see
It's
on...
there. It's there. Yeah.
Well, on the people that are listening
right.
to audio only...
Yes.
Oh yeah,
This
you
is-
can't see it. It's a Nerf gun that I got at Goodwill for $2.99.
Yes, it's for what's her name? Miss Fortune.
Arcade skin
Arcade,
version. I'm
yes.
gonna mod these guns and make them into her guns, which she found that looked like duck guns.
Yeah, I decided they look like the Duck Hunter guns from
But I
the
couldn't-
Nintendo game.
not
Kind of.
fine.
Skinny
those.
enough. The Nintendo one had a skinnier barrel. This is like a.
I'm gonna
fatter
contour
enough-
it to give it
contour
a
it.
slimmer. Yeah. Believe me, yeah, I got a plan. So I got these PVC pipes. I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
And then, kind of put on some materials, some kind of clay or something.
I don't know if they're
I don't know
supposed
what
to
it
be
is, or
modeled
foam.
after the Duck Gun guns.
Okay.
I just
These look the
decided they
most,
kind of looked
I
like
wanted
it.
to mod one anyway,
Yeah.
so I was like, ugh.
But you got two of these, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the only matching pair.
Only
you could find.
twins.
Yeah.
In the litter.
Called Exploders with a Z.
Yes.
And I have no idea how it works. I was trying to play with it before the podcast.
I don't think it's.
There's
I think
no
it's supposed
gun.
to shoot something specific. Because if you look at the barrel, it doesn't have like an opening for like a Nerf dart. It kind of has like a closed flap. So I'm thinking it shoots like balls or something, like little BBs or something specialized for their product. You can probably look up what an exploder does and
Yeah.
probably find some YouTube.
Exploders.
Well, it's gotta be like buckshot or something, right?
Right, or like little paintballs or something that explodes. I would.
Explode. I don't know. What do they name anything like? I mean,
I feel like it would be intentional that they called it exploders, right? I don't know.
anyways, I'm
Yes.
excited for you to mod this.
Good
Rebecca
luck.
just moved, so cosplay has been put on hold. So
Yeah, a lot has been going on, but I have more room now, so
yeah,
I got my
you
table
can
down,
have an actually craft room.
and I'm gonna just bust this out.
Yay! I'm
But
excited.
you're only a little bit further from us now. You're still close, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
not-
Rebecca
not-
too
was
far.
literally across the street, but now she's a
Across.
couple blocks down.
Yes, not too bad.
Yeah,
No.
but I'm excited. I'm glad you got these guns.
Me too.
What are you bidding on eBay on right now? That familiar tone. That
Nothing. Oh no.
was that not your phone?
That was your phone.
Oh
That was
no,
my phone?
that was
Ah,
yours. Your
my
bidding.
bad.
Your bidding.
My bad. I am bidding on something.
No, yeah, I haven't. I actually have everything I need.
Oh,
I just have to put it together.
what about the shoes? What are you gonna do with shoes? Oh, they're
Well,
like
I have wedge shoes.
Oh, you
so I'm
do?
gonna
Okay.
make. I have to get the material to make the
cover.
coverings. Just pull them on.
That'll be the most fun.
That will be the most fun. I know.
Every time I see so people make faux boots for cosplay, and so a lot of people will just have a shoe base and then like usually wrap it in fabric,
Right.
like stretchy fabric,
Yeah.
and make a boot. And every time I see a tutorial, it's to me, because I don't know how to do it, it's scary to me. But to me, it's like those drawing books. Draw an oval. Now you have an owl. Like to me, that's how it
Finish the owl.
Yeah, finish the owl. Where from point A to point B, there's like 20 steps.
Like origami.
Yeah, origami books. I don't. Yeah.
And you're like looking at the instructions and you're going,
Oh yeah, how to fold it. Rebecca, you have to annotate your actions.
I was making wacky motions.
Because otherwise it's just silent.
Insert wacky motion. Well,
No.
just watch the video.
Yeah.
We're very attractive. Just do it. We're good looking. Just watch it.
I actually prefer the audio. Whenever I go to, because I listen to the podcast,
I like looking at us.
I don't. Maybe because I'm too self-conscious, so I just like I don't want to look at my face. But I like the audio. I think we sound cooler with the audio.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, maybe I'll listen to the audio.
It's not, I mean,
Change my tune.
you have to listen to the audio and then do something while you're listening to the audio. Don't just sit
listen.
there. Yeah.
If you're riding a bus, driving, you can listen to it. It makes it time pass by. At least for us, we don't listen to our own podcast very often. Well, we did last week.
We had to last week because we were trying to see how everybody sounded. So we loaded it in the car, and we realized that everybody was super quiet.
Yeah, it was a little quiet. We're
Rebecca.
trying something this week.
But I think she's better this week.
I was whispering.
Yes, secrets.
Stop fiddling with your phone. It picks it up on the mics.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You can look at it.
Wow,
I'm
Kevin.
all
I know.
Super
No, I'm all
picky.
worked up.
I'm trying to make it sound the best this week.
Oh,
So
that's okay.
I'm watching out for everything and pointing out.
Whoa,
Yeah, point
out of
guns.
control.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say, we booked Emerald City Comic Con shoots in one day,
Full.
for us. I don't know if you care, but
That's so exciting.
it was. I had to actually decline people,
Oh my God.
which I've never had to do before. So,
No, that's
kinda sad.
fantastic. Oh my gosh.
whoa,
Well, what time do you start in the morning?
I think we're.
I don't look at me.
Oh,
You
sorry.
manage the schedule.
Sorry, 11 a.m.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so proud of you.
and we have. Oh,
You
thanks.
guys do things.
And then- we try, and then we have SakuraCon available still. It's getting full though. I'm
Yes.
running out of room to put people.
SakuraCon's always more casual. Like, I feel like the whole situation's more casual than
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
Well,
So maybe
well,
it would take a while.
I think for Comic-Con it was because we only had one. We're only doing one day. So there's
Oh.
only so many. But for SakuraCon it's 3 days, so there's
People
more
are like, eh.
more options for everybody. But yeah, Kevin is going on a freaking business trip the week of SakuraCon.
I'll be
So he's
back.
flying at the crack of dawn on Friday.
To get back here so we
Oh,
can...
hey, so if you have time before your shift at work on Thursday, do you want to pick up badges together?
Mhm.
Because Kevin won't be there. Actually, I can't even pick up Kevin's badge.
Yeah.
You have to pick it up by
I
yourself.
know, that's fine. You guys can go. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll just be like, pull the "Do you know who I am?" card.
Do you know? No one knows who you are.
Shh, quiet. That
Just
gets
walk
you.
in with all your permits. You know who the fuck I am.
I got permits.
Yeah.
I paid $30 for this sheet of paper. God. That's what I wanted. I mean, that's what I was kind of making the point earlier. Like, I just wanted to have all these papers, and then when someone yelled at me, I just would throw the papers at them. And
Just
Pick-
buy
pick
the
the right
hotels.
one.
yeah, just
Buy the hotels.
You just walk in and be like, everyone out. Seriously. We're doing a photo shoot. There we
know.
go.
I just want to be like, there's just going to be 2 of us. We only have one like flash stand.
think
It's not
it's-
going to be a big deal.
No, I think
Calm
it's
down.
because when you show up with something that's fancy looking, people get nervous.
Yeah.
They do.
It's like
yeah.
if you showed up with just cameras,
Yeah, they wouldn't care.
Right.
So you have the business, they need the paperwork to back it up. Like they need things to line up.
I know. That's
In
why I
a
wanted to get all
way.
those papers and just
Yeah, we'll just
Go
print out
away.
fake papers.
go to Office Depot
Yeah.
and get those forms or whatever. I have a
because
form.
One person ruined it for everyone
Yeah.
else. That's what it was.
Thanks, person.
No, I want you to stand on the ledge, and then I want to take your picture, and I'll put this in a very precarious position to fall over the edge and hit someone in the head down below. No, it's okay. It's fine. I've got this under control. Yes, this is the exact discussion that someone had, and then it killed 2 people, and it ruined it for everyone.
Killed. Wow.
I had to be pretty extreme for them to start
Yeah.
banning stuff. I mean, they're not
Yeah,
going to be like,
it had
oh,
to be
this
at least
person
2
twisted an
deaths.
ankle. Yeah.
I'm scared when I ask someone to get on a ledge that doesn't even, it's not even that tall and it's wide. I'm always like, are you comfortable with getting up there? Like, I'm always
This
scared
is
someone's
why-
just gonna
this is why
fly
we-
off.
We need to start having people start signing stuff again when we do photo shoots with them.
Model releases.
Model releases,
It's
liability
not, I
releases.
mean, that's not. I mean, it's not. I know they're not gonna fall off, but in my head,
We don't know
like
that.
Yeah.
a pigeon rolls from the sky and pushes them.
Just
I don't
barrel
know.
rolls
Just
right in.
That's my imagination. Like, we're all completely safe. There's no, we help people
Those
get up and
pigeons
down.
show
We even have a
up.
stool that we use, so it's not. But in my imagination, that's why I'm scared of flying. Because in my head, that airplane is out of control.
It's just pigeons pelleting
Yeah.
towards pigeons.
That's like that one Hitchcock movie, The Birds.
Tippi Hedren.
Yeah.
That movie was crazy.
Yeah. We had to watch it for some reason at school, and I just laughed the whole time.
Fucking birds everywhere.
Yeah. That was scary. What?
Speaking of airplanes,
Oh, we bought
yes.
An airplane.
We
Yes.
bought, private
private
jet. Elite
jets.
cosplay jet. You want to fly in it?
Hell yeah. You're gonna paint my face on the side, right?
Yeah.
On the bottom, just so when we
Just
fly
on the
over
bottom,
small
yeah, you can
cities.
look up and be like,
yeah.
Wow.
Really
Max will
good
be in
looking
it, too.
people are in that jet.
Yeah, you and Max, you holding Max.
Yeah. Oh, he's beautiful. Maybe just Max then. He's the most beautiful out of all of
Just
us.
a random chihuahua. Anyways, we bought airplane tickets to San Jose
For
for Fanime,
Yes.
but we were the week before we're going to Chicago, so I was
Ugh.
trying to find tickets for
back-to-back.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm excited for back to back. It'll make me feel fancy, like we have stuff to do. I'm sorry I can't go. I have a business trip, and then I have another business trip.
Should I take
Is this
2
the
weeks off
first
work?
time
and
you've ever done back to back?
First
Yeah.
time we've ever been back. Well, other than here at
Yeah.
Seattle, but that doesn't really count.
You need to take time off. This
Yeah.
is serious.
I
Yeah,
know.
serious
It's like
Serious
full, 2 full weeks off. It's chew through all my vacation time.
Yeah.
Well, then you should go back for those 2 days that
You
we'll
should be
back.
drunk the whole
Just take
time,
it.
though. If
Drunk.
he takes vacation time, he's gonna be drunk the whole time.
Yeah, or just get angry.
That's how
Yeah.
vacations go. You're drunk
Right.
and angry.
Oh, okay.
But so I was looking for Chicago tickets first because we're going there first
Right.
technically, and they're so fucking expensive to Chicago. I think it costs.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, it
Yeah.
costs just as much to go to Chicago as it does for us to go to like New York or Washington D.C.
And,
And
those
that's
places
not
are
even. That's like
fancier.
halfway there. I know. And Chicago's even a hub, so I feel like it would be
We could look at the last leg skip
where you
flight
don't
stuff,
go.
right?
Yeah.
Because the connection to there might be cheaper, like to fly to some, I don't know.
How much
Yeah.
is it expensive? Like $600?
Well, on
Okay,
average, it's like
the
500 something.
Oh, okay.
The
a person.
cheapest we found was $340 round trip a person.
Oh,
But that was through American Airlines, and we don't fly American Airlines. Well,
leave
okay.
it at that.
Here's the deal. Okay, so we fly with our photo gear. We don't check it because when you check photo gear, it will either get smushed or someone will steal it.
Yeah,
That's how it is.
seriously.
So we don't check. If we need to, we'll check mine because mine's just full of clothes, and if we lose that, it's not as big. And I have my makeup in my backpack, so I know I'm okay.
Makeup's fine.
But so we don't check Kevin's bag, and we've had problems. You know, nobody wants to check the bag, right? Everybody wants to shove it on the plane. So when we just buy a ticket, just online regularly, like everybody else, we are always in the very last group boarding. Always, no matter what. Doesn't matter when we buy it, how much we spend, we're always in the last group. So there's always been problems of, is Kevin going to be able to get his luggage on board? Because sometimes they stop you and they won't let you bring your bag on board anymore. So we got tired of this boo hockey, and now we buy the economy plus seats, so there's more leg room and you get to load right after first class. So Kevin will guaranteed get our photo gear on the plane, but this costs extra money. But so Delta, it's like $25.
It depends, but yeah,
Ours was 20
when
to
we
San
went to
Jose.
LA. LA and San Jose was about $25.
$25
a person
extra,
each
which
direction.
isn't that bad to us.
$100
It's whatever.
round trip.
Yeah.
More.
It's to us, it's worth it because it's something we have to deal with, and we don't stress out about it anymore because
Yeah, and
we're
the shit you're
yeah.
lugging is
Yeah.
way worth more than that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we started doing that. So we're like, okay, we'll book through American Airlines for $340, and then we'll do because they have the same thing, the economy plus whatever. Theirs was $70 per person
Each way.
way. So it was $140 each way.
Did you get food on that flight?
No.
Oh, you might.
No, it was a 4-hour flight. You don't
4
get
hour?
food. You get a little snacky and a soda.
I think you might get 2 snackies.
Yeah, you might get 2 snacks.
$70 a person and no food.
Yeah. So I got angry.
Tell them to toss in a meal.
Yeah.
Like, toss in a meal and you got a deal.
Toss in a Salisbury steak.
Yeah. And I'll be there.
Yeah, so I got really angry and I was like, fuck that shit. And I stopped booking that and just booked San Jose instead because it was way easier. But That's what we're dealing with right now. So if anyone has cheap tickets from
Or
Seattle
a
to Chicago,
private jet.
yeah, or a private jet with Rebecca's face on it,
Please
contact us.
come to Queen Anne with it. We'll know.
Just land in Queen Anne.
We'll see it.
They can land in South Lake Union in the Bay.
Oh yeah, land in the
And
bay.
then-
Private
We'll
jets don't
see it.
have the tubs to
Yeah, it's
land
not
in
a
the water.
seaplane.
It's not a seaplane.
Sorry.
Fantasy.
If you're that rich, you should be able to attach one.
Attach.
And then we just have the jet on top of the seaplane. And then just land. Come to me.
Send out the bat signal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the time is now. We'll come running down the street.
Yep. That's what we were dealing with
Just
yesterday.
charge us $25 a person each way,
Yeah.
and we'll be fine.
Yeah. That'd be great.
We
Load
also
in our
would like
luggage.
a meal.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
What soda do you get on planes?
Well, it's usually Diet Pepsi or Coke
Okay.
for me because I gotta get diet. I
Ginger
brought
ale.
cranberry juice. But
always
they don't
ginger
have
ale.
diet ginger ale, do they?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. No, it's always
I
Seagram's.
love ginger ale.
Yes.
I
Like
love
he-
cranberry juice,
Me
but
too.
I'm allergic to it.
What?
So as I'm drinking it, my throat is closing up. And so I literally have to stop drinking it at a certain time because it's going to...
But you still drink it.
It's worth it.
love it. And no, none of this cran apple bullshit.
No, I hate that.
Cranberry juice. Yeah, but no, that's how it used to be for me. Now it's Diet Coke or coffee or...
Because he doesn't drink ginger ale ever in our daily lives, but the second we get on a plane, ginger ale. Every time.
Oh, it's the environment.
Yeah, it is.
For
It
ginger
is.
ale.
Does your stomach get
Or
upset?
cranberry juice.
I don't know. I just like it. Maybe.
Sorry, I just get
Just a
soda,
certain
a
level
Diet
of
Coke.
fuzziness, fizziness. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about, would Sprite give you the same
No,
effect?
Sprite's
It's boring. It doesn't have enough
Sprite's,
kick.
you know, the opiate of the masses. People like Sprite a bit too much.
The opiate of the masses. What about regular Coke? Isn't that the No, not Mountain Dew either.
Pepsi. Pepsi's horrible.
Yeah, I prefer the Cokes, but
But Sprite? A Sprite offers nothing.
Who is it? Oh, 7-Up's their own company, right?
It is.
They're not.
7-Up's
Oh,
better than Sprite.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has 7-Up. I've never seen. Anyways, sorry, I went off topic, but I'm gonna go even more off topic. I love those soda machines where it has like the 50 flavors.
We were talking. McDonald's. We were talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have Diet Dr Pepper.
McDonald's,
We
yeah.
were really happy about that business. And then she said the only thing better would be if they had the thing with the 50
They have
flavors.
every flavor, and they have
So
all.
that
But they
Five
have
Guys. Five
Guys.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah, because they have all the diet options. Every soda has it. They have and they have the diet
then,
version.
But then you just end up putting like 50 flavors in one cup because you can't really.
I've never been into that.
figure it
Did you
out.
do that when you were a kid? Do all the flavors?
Yeah, because you don't really know. It's kind of like the Slurpee
I don't do
situation
that
where you're
either.
just
Yeah, I
like.
can't do that.
But
Well, now I can't because I get one flavor, and it better be the cherry lime, or else I'm leaving.
But I think
mango's
maybe the Slurpees would be
horrible.
cooler because I feel, to me in my
It would-
head, they would have like levels.
Yeah, no, they do.
Okay.
Oh,
They do. With the soda, it's kind of
Mushed. Yeah, my friends always did that, and I was just like, I'm just gonna get orange soda.
But I like
The end.
lemonade and Coke. They
That's
have the
good.
lemonade
Lemonade's
and
pretty
Coke.
neutral, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. That
I'm
was
an
way off
adult
topic.
now. So I'm just now the two.
well, I think that would be an okay note to end on. I don't know exactly how long I've been going, but it should be close to about a half hour.
Oh, we try to make it a half hour.
Right.
Actually, I looked at the time when you were yelling. It has not been a half hour.
No? Oh,
No.
man.
Wow.
Kevin's done.
My,
Wait,
my,
did
my
you-
clock, my internal clock's a little
Did
off.
you know our podcast last week was an hour? It didn't feel like an hour.
No,
It might
but
have to
we
you
were
'cause you
pretty
didn't say much.
entertained by
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
special guest.
Yeah, Lillian was great. It was nice to have
Yeah.
a different face. Hopefully, the girl we photograph a lot, Ashley, that you've seen her pictures, she is supposed to be coming to Seattle for SakuraCon.
Yeah.
She's from California.
For the
So
con podcast.
yeah, so we hopefully we can convince her to hang out with us
That'd
and
be really cool.
Yeah.
have her as a guest too.
I was trying to convince her to do a podcast at the convention center. Just bring all this junk and
I
set
said
it
that
up
would
there.
be too much.
So cool.
Oh.
We could get like an audience of
Right,
people.
there you
Like,
go.
what if
And we can answer
happened?
questions live.
Okay, hang on. Shut up. First of all, okay, I'm going to present with you a list.
Well, the bums would be
hang on.
difficult to deal with. We just need to.
Hang on. Shh.
Oh, you people are
A, we don't have that many fans, so there would not be like a group of people around us asking us
People
questions.
gather around
For-
anything
exactly, for
happening
no
at a
reason.
con.
They'll just
we'll just be in
stare.
the corner or a room somewhere, and they'll be like, "What's going on? They look look at all that fancy shit they have. Something's happening." And then we'll have
Exactly.
people gathering around. We'll just be like, "Hey, this is what this is," and you'll get fans.
There you
It'll
go.
generate
Ooh.
amongst itself.
Okay. B,
Which okay.
where would we
B
do
number
it?
2.
I said A.
A corner or an empty room. People just
Where?
sleep in rooms.
Eh.
Kick those.
Oh yeah,
bastards
because they
out.
have like hangout rooms. that
They
we can,
have lots of just
we can
rooms.
do
Okay, okay.
this.
First of all, this is for, what's it called?
SakuroCon.
Not Sakura. I thought you were talking about San Diego, or no, Emerald City.
No.
Emerald
SakuroCon.
City would be harder.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You'd
Yeah.
probably have to reserve a space.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Okay.
Oh, okay. But I think SakuroCon, we
But,
should
okay.
definitely try it out at least.
Okay, but I'm gonna present with you a
The third problem
yeah, we're
with
at
this.
C.
no B1. So you know when you
Oh.
do sub notes,
Yeah, okay.
B1.
Great.
So the question was, where are we gonna do this? Would the people, not the SakuroCon people, but the people that work at the convention center who are pretty rude, would they let us even set up anywhere?
Okay.
I'm making parentheses with my hands. How many permits would this take?
Yes.
These are the words written
A
within
lot.
the parentheses.
We can, worst case scenario, we do
There's
it.
shit going on all the time.
I don't think we could bring our own table. I
No,
think we'd
I
have to
don't-
use those tables where the bums sleep.
Okay.
As
it
in
dep-
gamers.
No. Okay,
No.
if you go to the convention center, like right now, there'll be bums sleeping in it.
Yeah, but when there's a 24-hour, 72-hour convention going on, it's gamers
Okay.
okay.
that you have to
if-
kick out.
okay, worst case scenario, we do it outside. We don't
In
even need
Freeway Park.
right. We don't even need a table. We can all just
be-
kind of
Edgy.
Edgy.
stand around. Maybe a limited set of microphones, 2 microphones, minimize it, 1 on each light stand, and then go from there. And then we don't even need the software. We can just use the old recorder. We can really
Yeah,
minimize
that
it.
was my third one. Was all,
Subsection 2?
No, just the third.
Or
C.
C. Oh, here we're on
C.
C now.
All the equipment we would
Yeah.
need for it.
Minimized,
is a lot.
planned already. Got it taken care of.
All right, well, I guess we're doing it at SakuroCon then.
All right,
Come join us.
Yes, heckle us, yell at questions.
Heckle, I
and
don't want to be heckled. Jeez.
people will heckle us regardless.
Wow. Well,
Whatever the reason, show up. We want a crowd. We want
how about
people.
instead of saying heckling, photobomb? Because that's going to happen.
Yeah.
We film.
I think it'd be really cool. I
Okay.
think it would be a good opportunity and a
Okay.
good thing.
Maybe. We'll see.
No, it's going to be great.
How many permits do we need? That,
was-
we'll start with that question,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there. We'll look into it.
We'll do it in that little outside bathroom thing in Freeway Park.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
God. Yeah.
That'll be where we'll end up having to do it.
Yeah, if you do it outside, they don't, because none of those people ever come outside
Right,
the
exactly.
conventions, because it is a park,
It
so
is
it
a
is
park.
a public place.
Yeah, you can even go up there in packs.
You can
and do
go up
whatever
there
you want.
anytime, anywhere
Yeah.
you want, any con.
Yeah.
You can go to SakuroCon, Emerald City. They don't care because it's a park. You can't just be like, get out of the
Pacific
park.
Northwest Plumbing Convention, whatever.
Yeah.
You can go out there.
Whatever convention you want to crash, just go to the park.
Well, they're remodeling the convention center. I don't know if you've walked by it recently in the past 6 months.
Probably not, actually.
They're trying to expand it, which would be cool because it's a little vertical for me. It's not very wide.
It could be bigger.
Yeah.
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 It
Think
would
about
be
it.
a
I mean,
bad
we're
idea.
like, you know, at cons, people like to, I mean, I guess it's okay because it has Freeway Park attached to it, so people can just kind of shove outside. But people like to, you know, get into groups and stand around, but there's not really a
And then
place.
stop in the mid-stride.
You know, okay, you know that room, people who haven't gone to SakuroCon get so confused. Okay, you go up to the final escalator, and the people yell at you to get out of the box. So you get out of the box, and you turn left, and you go in that other room that's next with the doors, and you have
Yeah.
to have a badge to get in there.
Yeah.
You can't stand around in that room, which is just like an empty, open room next to some auditoriums. If you stand around, they just shoo you.
You mean stand around with that like that?
No, with just standing in your cosplay.
I don't
When
remember.
you start standing around, they get angry about it.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was only last year, I think.
No, it's been every year.
That's it.
I don't know. I remember you and I walked through in cosplay once. A guy told me my badge was not in the right position.
Because it wasn't on your boob?
Yeah, it wasn't
Or
on my.
was it on
It was
your
on my
boob?
boob. It was on my leg. I was wearing a dress, and then it was at the bottom.
Oh, because it needs to be up on the top, the boob
Yeah.
region,
But
or
then it
else
would
they
ruin
can't
my
see it. Because that's the
cosplay.
only place they're
Get
looking.
outta here.
So
Get
if
outta
it's not
here.
in the boob region, then
Kevin-
it doesn't
Kevin-
exist.
I never wear it.
Kevin
anywhere
wears
else.
In
his
your
around
boob
his,
region?
no,
Never.
Kevin wears his around his belt loop.
Yeah, I wear it around my
He
belt.
ties the lanyard around the belt loop, and then it hangs,
Oh.
and no one ever says anything to him. But I've
'Cause
gotten
it's-
told
She doesn't
off.
even have boobs.
Oh, so they don't look. They're like,
Right,
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always men that yell at me.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never the females that like.
Because I look more intimidating to them than they do to me. And they're like, if I say something to him, he'll probably yell at me.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any boobs, so there's really
Exactly.
no place where you can
Exactly.
put the badge where we'd be interested in looking. So it's kind of like, just kind of like, no.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Con
So,
life.
Yeah.
Con life.
There you go again. Hashtag con life.
There you
This
go.
God.
Copyright it.
Get the permits, Rebecca.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, all right. We'll stop here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Now
it's been 10 minutes.
It has.
It's been
12.
7 minutes.
7 minutes, and downstairs lady is now vacuuming, and I'm getting angry.
Oh. Well, you probably can't hear it in the mics.
Dang it, downstairs lady.
All right.
Anyways, great talk. I guess we're doing a podcast at SakuraCon.
3 weeks?
No,
2 weeks?
a month and a half, month and a week.
It's in
It's
April.
March.
Yep, it's April
5th
Oh,
through
it's April.
7th.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay.
Emerald City's in 4 weeks. So.
I know. and I'm so behind. Oh, God.
Yeah. I open. He's confused because I opened the photo shoots, but I opened them a month and a little bit before,
Okay.
and people were actually like pestering us to open them. I was like,
That's
okay,
really
calm down.
cool. That's really cool, you guys.
Oh, I'm happy you think it's cool. Rebecca doesn't think anything's cool.
No, this is the first thing I've ever thought
Yeah,
was cool.
ever.
It's
Even
gonna take
not
me a
even. She doesn't even
minute.
think burritos are cool.
No.
That's shocking.
Anyways, thank you for joining us for this podcast.
6th one.
6th one.
Yes.
Holla. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.